Hello, welcome back to JJ's Bakehouse. I'm Ginny and today I'm going to be showing you how to make vegan cupcakes. So this has taken me batch after batch after batch to get this to the way I want it to be. So I hope you really like them because it's taken me such a long time. My base is the vanilla and then I'm going to make some chocolate. So what I'm going to do with you is make the 12, but I'm going to do 6 vanilla, 6 chocolate. In the corner here is the little arrow thing. If you hit this arrow, it'll drop down and the full recipes will be there for the 12 vanilla and the 12 of the chocolate as well. So let's get started. So to begin with this, I'm going to add all of the dry, mix it all in, then add the wet on the top. So vegan is, because you're not putting the eggs and everything in, it's a very different thing. So we don't want to mix this too much at all. So we're going to do this way. So I've got in my plain flour. Again, I'm not going to say amounts because it'll be in the box underneath. I don't want to confuse you. And then I've got white sugar, either granulated if that's what you have, or caster sugar. Then I've also got in here no, that's a lie. I've got 1 teaspoon of bicarb and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And they both go in there as well. So we're going to give these a stir up just to make sure that all of the raising agents are evenly combined throughout. I'm not using my mixer because I just don't want to play with this too much. And it also shows you just how easy this is. Right, so that is nicely combined. Okay, then we're going to go in with the wet. So I've got here 120 grams, I weigh all my liquids, 120 grams or mils if you prefer of vegan milk. So I've got soya milk here, and with this I added a tablespoon of lemon juice and a tablespoon of lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Now I used cider vinegar. You can use white wine vinegar, white vinegar, that's fine. It's just, it gives this really, really nice reaction, and that's curdled really nicely. I added that about 15 minutes ago and that's turned that into buttermilk. So that's given it a really, really nice curdled, thick effect. So I'm going to put this in last. The reason I'm putting that in last is the vinegar's there, and the vinegar is going to react very quickly with the bicarb, and that is going to give a fizz off that inside, you won't see it, but that gives that kind of fizz off, which is what makes this rise and takes that bit away from the fact that we don't have egg. Right, so I've got 80 grams of soya yogurt, and then 50 grams of oil. And now I used vegetable oil, but so long as it's flavourless oil, that's fine. Then I'm going to put this on the top. And we're just going to mix this up. So we're just going to fold it all in until it's just combined. Now don't forget, all of these ingredients are in this little arrow drop box under here. So it's really just my method that you need to be watching for. You can already see when you're doing this that it kind of is, you can see that reaction happening because it becomes almost like a spongy kind of consistency, and you can see the air coming into it. So, right, I'm all incorporated here. This is the consistency mine is. It's a droppable consistency. Now we're going to get this straight into the tins. Right, my spoon. Okay, so I've got a good heap, and then put that one in, and another one. So these are just going to be heaped spoonfuls like this. You don't want to go too much because it's going to fizz over the top with the raisin agent. So just the one heaped spoonful is perfect. Make sure they all look the same, just a little bit more in that one there. Right, and then normally I would fill up the rest there because I'd be in quite a hurry because this reaction is going, but I'm now going to show you how to turn this into chocolate as well. So with the rest of the mix, in goes my cocoa powder and some coffee just to bring out that flavour. And then, getting away from there, mix these in as well. And this is going to be a lot drier, so you will need to add some more moisture to this. So I'm just going to get some water. Bear with me. Okay, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of previously boiled cooled water to the mix. But again, ignore, I'm just so used to telling you the ingredients. But it won't make sense because this is only half a batch. And then that becomes a lot thinner. And we're ready now. That's what that looks like. You can smell the chocolate coming out of that. Let's move that to there. And then we're going to spoon in the last lot and get these in the oven. So my oven is set to 160 degrees on a fan assisted, and that is 180 on a regular oven. So, and these will take about 20 minutes to cook, between 20 and 22 minutes. Middle shelf in the oven. Nearly there. Coming to the end, so I'm not quite getting my full spoonfuls out. Excellent. Right, so now I'm going to pop those in for about 20 minutes, a mess, and come back to you. But you can see how really simple that was. So let's pop this in and I'll be straight back to you. Right, the cupcakes are done. So here they are, and that's what they look like. They look really, really good. They've got a lovely dome. They've risen really, really nicely. So what we need to do is get these out as quickly as we possibly can onto the baking parchment because we don't want them to overcook. So as soon as you can grab them, we are just going to put them straight out onto the baking parchment. Now, vegan cupcakes. Oh, I tell you what I needed to say to you. Really important. I've got to add the vanilla, which really they won't taste great without vanilla. So I will get it edited. So when I was putting in all of my ingredients, I will tell you where you needed to add the vanilla, but it was 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Again, it will be in this drop down box and you won't forget it like I did, but it's not going to make a difference to the bake, just the taste. You do need that, and I know 2 tablespoons sound a lot, but it really makes that big difference. So, right, now with these, they're not like regular cupcakes. If you try and eat one straight away, you'll already feel they go quite hard on the top. So, and if you were to cut it now, they'll look quite dense inside. So they need to rest. So we leave them until they are completely and utterly cool. And then what we do is we then put them into an airtight container or a Ziploc. So leave them for the 2 hours, I would say, until they're completely cool. Then pop them into Ziploc bags or airtight container just for an hour or so, and then that little bit of moisture will come out into them and it makes them so soft and really lovely. I had my family here and they weren't overly taken on the vegan cupcakes, but once I put them in the Ziploc bag and put them out and take them out and put them on the side, I did see them keep grabbing and nibbling at them, so to me it was a good sign they liked them. So that's what you need to do. So this is your vegan cupcakes. Now for vegan buttercream, you can just do a very similar buttercream than usual. I will do the buttercream for the vegan and top these with that, and you will find the link to that down here in this, so that you can use the two and have the chocolate and the vanilla buttercream. All of it. So you'll have vegan all of it. So I hope you enjoy this. Do not forget to put that vanilla in because it's going to make a massive difference. And enjoy. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.